What's going on there, YouTube? Vaping with Twisted420 has returned. That's right, folks. We are back. We're back, and today we got one of those little new cigarette / starter vape thingies. Okay. Today we're taking a look at the MyVapors MyJet, made by Wismec. All right. It's interesting, right? Okay, so what this is a itty bitty, well, as you can see, it's really, really small. This is an itty bitty little, I don't want to use the term cigarette. And to be honest, people, I don't like the direction that things are going. I understand that everybody needs a new way, everybody needs an alternative to smoking and everything. But it seems like everything's gravitating towards, you know, what you can get legalized under the FDA standards easier and so forth and so on. It's not a big deal. I did decide to do this one. Wismec, I'm cool with them. MyVapors is cool. I was like, yeah, I'll review it. They sent me one. Now, I'm not going to be actively seeking out any other of these because they got like the MyVon Earl and the Jewel and a bunch of different other ones. I'm not going to be seeking those out because it's not my thing. I like helping people. There's plenty of great starter beginner options out there that, which I guess some people like the size. People who are used to smoking don't want any big contraption. They want something, you know, similar to a cigarette size. But yeah, I won't be actively seeking out those devices to review. I will be reviewing this one though, okay? So what's going on here? This is a little 350 mAh battery, right? With pods. These little pods. Now you can get this thing in a couple of flavors. It's inhale activated, so you don't have any button to press. You just take a hit. It's activated by your draw when you inhale. And the little blue fella lights up. Okay, so you can get this in a couple of flavors. All right, this little guy. It's got a proprietary charging system too. Still uses USB, but I'll show you all that in a minute. Okay, you can get it like I got it right now. It comes with 4 pods, a fruit punch mix, a orange and cream, a menthol, and a classic tobacco. 4 different pods, right? Each pod holds 1.2 mils of liquid. They last a bit though because you're not putting a lot of power to this thing. It puts out 4.2 volts and goes down as the battery drains, right? Okay, inside these pods is a 28 gauge 7-wrap coil. I think it's I forget what the ohm is, 1.8? I think it's 1.8 ohm with organic cotton in there. So the flavor's nice and pure. I'm not sure where the liquid's coming from. Maybe it's from MyVapors or maybe Wismec, I'm not sure. But you got this kit that I got, and I'm gonna show you the insides and what all comes with it and everything. And that setup, I've looked around on MyVapors website. They got the pre-order for this one with the pods, the pre-filled pods, for $42.99. Okay, so you know, you can also get this with pods that don't come with liquid, that have replaceable coils that you can put your own liquid in. They say you probably don't want to go no more than 60 VG, 40 PG though, because of the coils. They wouldn't be able to wick properly if it's too thick. Probably a 50-50 blend is best for something like this. But yeah, you can add your own liquid to those and replace the coils. That little kit comes with 2 pods, 2 coils, and it's $29.99 is what I saw it for on Wismec's website. So okay, that's the variations. What's cool, I like the fact that they still offer it and set it up to where you can add your own liquid. That's one thing I've been worried about is these pre-filled things, you know? Maybe you don't like some of the juices out there, you know? Maybe you're not into that. Maybe you want to put your own liquid in there. That's why I like that they provided that option. It's pretty cool. Everything's really, really well designed. This little battery indicator, as you take a hit, it lights up blue. If it stays solid, you're at 4.2 to 3.7 volts. Once you get below that, it starts flashing. And once it starts flashing a whole bunch, you need to recharge this bad boy. But to further understand what's going on here real quick, we'll take a look inside the package real quick. I'll show you an up-close little view of this little fucker. And yeah, we'll let you know what I think. I love the size though. I gotta say that I can see the appeal. It's a little fucker. Pop it in your pocket or something. It's real discreet. I took it with me when I went to LA last week when I was at the airport getting some little sneak attack, little stealth vapes in. And it's really easy because this is definitely not a mouth. This is definitely not a lung inhale device. This is definitely mouth to lung. And it works pretty well though. You can get some pretty good output. Let me see what I got here real quick, y'all. Woohoo! Do you even cloud chase, bro? Fuck me. It's cool. The flavors that have come with it, I've only vaped. I don't do the menthol or the tobacco, so I didn't vape those. I vaped the fruit punch, which I liked. It's pretty good. And the orange and cream has been pretty orange and creamy. Flavors don't seem too bad, whoever they're using. So that's not too bad. But anyway, without digging around too much, let's go ahead and take a look real quick. All right, folks. So here is the packaging for the MyJet. Inhale anytime, exhale anywhere.
I don't know about that. You gotta be a little discreet about that shit. All right, so design in California, myjetgo.com. All right, tells you what all comes in here. I put everything back in the package so you can see what this guy looks like out the gate. And bam, there we are. Tells you everything. Remember I was saying about the light? 3.8 to 4.2, stays lit, slowly flashes frequently. You need to recharge it. And that's a 1.3 ohm coil that's in these things. Okay, so you get your little battery, right? Got your little battery right there. Mine has like residues and stuff on it. I don't know what that's about. All right, so you get that, and then this is your charging cable. Let me pull all this shit out. Get out of here, all of you. Get out. Okay, damn, dogs are out there fucking howling like a son of a bitch. I don't know what the deal is. So anyway, here's your micro USB charger. All right, and what you got going on here, these little prongs, they're magnets. See that? So what you do is, bam, pop it in and clicks. Right? And the great thing about when it's charging, you can still see the charge status because they got a little cutout right there for the LED. Nice touch on either side. I can dig it, right? So yeah, that's how you charge it. Nothing too crazy, pretty simple. All right, and now we have the pods. So we got Tropical Blend, which I've vaped most of that. There's not much left. Orange Cream, Pure Menthol, Classic Tobacco. Let me bust the Fruit Punch back out. Nice the way it's laid out too. That's pretty, looks pretty cool. I like the little indicators telling you what's going on. Leaf, mint, fruits. It tells you what's happening. I dig it, right? So that's all your pods. And all you do to set this guy up is, you see that little slant right there? You want to match it up with this slant. This also is using a magnetic system. Pretty cool. And we're just going to, bam. That's all there is to it. That's all there is to it, folks. Interesting little setup. These little pods. Interesting little setup. 1.2 mils. 1.2 mils. I've vaped on this one quite a bit, and I still got some liquid left, surprisingly. So, not too shabby. You get some decent life out of them. But yeah, that's I think that's all you need to see up close. Oh, damn, wrong way. I think that's all you need to see up close, people. It's really, really small. Got a little MyJet logo on there. Bam. Concealed carry right there, people.
All right, I think you guys have a better understanding of how this thing works and what's going on. Now the question is, Twisted, how does it vape? It vapes. It vapes. Okay, I've tried some of the other cigarettes like the Mark 10 and the Views and everything else. It vapes much better than those. Now, also, I didn't mention, I got a 6 milligram package. You can get 3, 6, 12. You can get some higher nicks. I should have requested a higher nick because, you know, when you got less power and everything, I'm used to a bigger hit. You're going to want a little bit more nick to satisfy you. So that was my fault. But it hits better than all those, I will say. I would say it's almost comparable to the what's the eye care. The eye care has more airflow though. But it's similar. It's similar. As far as battery life and so forth, vaping on it consistently, you could probably get through a good chunk of a day. I know 350 mAh doesn't sound like much, but when you're at 1.3 ohm and you're not getting real strong hits, it lasts you a while. You can get through a good chunk of the day. If you're vaping on it super hard, maybe half a day. Now these pods, the only problem is I haven't vaped this thing exclusively. It's hard for me to do that because I like my airflow, I like my hits, I like my power. You know what I mean? But these pods, it's only 1.2 mil, but fuck, I vaped the shit out of this Fruit Punch and I still got some left. I'd say a pod might last somebody 5 days or so if they just vape nothing but this. That's a guesstimate. I don't fucking know. It's not my thing, you know what I mean? But I like to inform people about it. But it's been okay. It's been okay. I like the design. Very clean. I'm liking all the magnetic connections. That's pretty cool. USB charging. That's pretty cool. You need that proprietary charger though. Don't lose that motherfucker. But let me have a toke on this Fruit Punch, which this is probably my favorite flavor. I'm more of a fruit vape kind of guy. If you're into tobaccos and other stuff, you might like the others, but let me have a toke. Oh wow, this one needs a little bit of power ran through. If you leave them sitting, that's another thing. If you leave them sitting for a while, it might take a few hits before you can get it heated back up and get it to where it's vaping good. So this one's been sitting in that package. So let me try to. Yeah. So yeah, it's not. I'm telling you, this is primarily. I'm not gonna say it's primarily for beginners. But if you vape like I vape, which you guys know how I vape, I'm not sure this is going to satisfy you on the regular. In a pinch, you want to get a little stealth vape? Sure. it'll be good. But for beginners, it's not a bad option. It's not a bad option. Like I said, the form factor and everything, I hate the way things are going. But I gotta remember, it's not just about how I vape. It's about how everybody else vapes. Or how smokers want to try to vape. They don't want a super huge device. Bam, here you go. Fucking MyJet. I will say it's better than the other big tobacco fucking cigarette bullshit they got out, the Views and the Mark 10s and the so forths and so ons. This is a much better hit than those. So I will give it that. I will give it that. But yeah, for the price isn't too bad. I like the fact that you can do your own liquid. It's a decent little collaborative effort between MyVapors and Wismec here. It's not too shabby. It's not too shabby. I'm not the guy to be really reviewing this guy because, you know, I'm rowdy and shit. But I will say it's a decent little product, especially for a beginner that wants to quit smoking. Let me try to get another toke out here. Let's see if we can get a big hit out of this motherfucker. Killing them. Clouds, bro. Clouds. Y'all boys ain't ready. Anyway, folks, really, I think that's pretty much what I got for you. I'll put a link in the description to the kit with the pods and the kits that you can add your own liquid to, just in case you want to check it out, look around. I don't give a shit. But I did tell you. And fuck me, man, that's got to be worth something. In the long run, it has to be worth something. So really, folks, with that being said, thank you for watching. I truly do appreciate it. Remember, doesn't matter what the fuck you're vaping on, as long as you're not on them stinkies. Even if it's this, don't smoke. That's what it's all about. And last but not least, you stay sexy, YouTube. Me and the MyJet are out. Vaping saves lives.